Recording. Yep, it's recording. Cool. We had a bit of trouble yesterday with the live stream, with the recording, so we decided to do it again this morning. See if it's any better. The rain's eased up a bit. Yes, we've got rain. Welcome back to the 80s. Right, so I've got 10 things on the go here. So what we do is this house. This is cattle and cane. It's Walker Farm, put out by Mappers Paradise, and I've taken everything Walker off of it and placed my own farm onto it. A quick buzz around for those who haven't seen it. We'll just do a quick flyover. Here's my sandcastles, my drone. So we have modern shedding. We have a repair place in that here. I've got manned trucks and I'll go down here so you can see the case and that. That's Massey Ferguson, isn't it? No, cased up in the shed here. This is all just like straight off the game, the actual farmer simulator thing. Hang on, what have we got? I've got to check this. Yes, they're over here. I just put in the update for these silos and stuff here from Mercury Farm. They just said the updates included the straw pack. So I just did that before, so hopefully, or last night actually, about 1 o'clock in the morning, I did that. But this is the farm. I've got the Mercury Farm buildings and that around here in brick. You can get it in brick, rendered, the red and the cobblestone, which is the bluestone, which is really cool. Rustic, look good on the Camden map when it comes out. Those beautiful walls are going to have on there from Oxygen David. Yeah, so always down here, we've got the case machinery. We've got this pellet machine and that. I've decided to run with, and that's the normal just square baler. I thought, why go with the full kit and caboodle for the minute? I'll do that a bit later on. I said jokingly the other day that Millennial Farm was probably going to be out before Stone Valley. And I found out this morning they've both been submitted at the same time, so I was only joking. Yeah, cabbages. I thought that was supposed to be cucumber. I must have a cucumber one somewhere then. There's the tomatoes, I've got them growing. I've got my bees happening. Bees back out again. Like I said, I've got some placeables and that around the house here. Actually, I better show everybody. I put the dolphin statue next to the swimming pool, which is that swimming pool is actually the Walker Farm swimming pool. I put a Barbie around the other side of it there, just, yeah. Clotheslines out. Because great weather, see. This little shed here I've put from the new pack of placeables as a cubby house. The trampolines from the swing set was already in this one. What was this? What's that trampoline and this stuff from? Westbridge placeable pack, I think it is, with the planters and that here with the little wagon. The little wagon on the first Millennial map was not Millennial map. Mappers Paradise map for Walker Farm was here, and there was a wishing well, water well type thing over right there actually, where I placed one before, but it was the wrong type. This is the pellet seed point, pellet sale point. Get it right. I placed this here under the trees and over here, so it's easy access for everything to get to it. I did these bales tests on that yesterday because I had the McCormack round cotton baler trailer in here, the black one, to try to see if it would pick it up. This is a 1.8 size from the new Coon trailers, not Coon, what was that, Crone? I can't think this morning. Sort of lack of oxygen last night. Yeah, the cow pen. Brahmins, of course, which I'm calling Drought Master because I can. This cow yard, it might be replaced now that we've got some more open paddocks and that. But I liked this one before, but because of the trees and that in it, got to have trees around for the animals, and they're munching away. They're loving life, alligator. They're all cows, no bulls. You could play it off as put the brown cattle itself on there, and then have one of the Brahmins as a bull. Yeah, these seed things I've always used. The knee silage pits I've used with these hay bales. They're all from Lizard, I think. Pretty sure. Now there's a new metal storage thing coming out. It's in tipper testing. That will be a replacement for this one, I reckon, because it's got all lizard shelving that in it. I put the lizard shelving on in the big red place that I had before. Yeah, the big red building that I put on the map, or one of the modern maps, because I wanted storage in that. So I got extra pellet space here and hay storage. But what I'm going to do is going to use the small baler and do 200 bales off of that, and just yeah, do the pellet machines. The pellet machines here with the bale conveyor connected to it. We did a test run yesterday on this, so I'll do it again today. Just whoop. I moved to the wrong one, didn't I? Out we go. I'll do it again in a minute. What we did was we were getting all this corn out yesterday as well, and then it sort of cut out on me. I don't even know if it's still recording now. I have no idea if it's actually still going live. So we'll just apparently got a thumbs up from my technical advisor over there. So yeah, so the magnums you'll find are starring on this map. These are the in-game ones. They're not modded in any way, shape or form. Oh, that one might be because it's got the dual wheels. But anyway, I'm trying to use like I was going to do Stone Valley, but I was going to have all the magnums and that on there and move the John Deere across to it. I was going to do multiplayer, move the John Deere gear across to another farm. I was trying to get my son to play it as well, so then that way he can have another farm Deere gear across there. So I've got all the John Deere gear that if you've checked out my other videos, you've seen Lone Oak as deer farm and stuff that I started, deer farm, with strip farming, cattle and all the rest of that stuff, but that's no longer playable at the moment. I've only got this map here because I took off the American John Deere with all the red stuff on it. I should have left it on to show it off a bit. These Massey Ferguson trailers, I'm keeping them for the cane harvest, but they're not doing too well with this this thing on the front of this. I got this to put on the front of it, so I didn't have to get any other choppers or the pull along behind one that you can get. There's a red one you can get in that as well. It'll look good with the red gear. This trailer is going to be obsolete because I've got some other trailers coming. This map I'll be playing all the time. I'll be coming backwards and forwards to it. I'll be playing it in my own time and that as well. Because I want to do a let's play. I still haven't used this thing yet. We'll have a look at this. This is, let's see if I can find the brand name on it. Oh, not too close. There it is, go closer. Bednar. If I hook up to it, it'll say what it is, wouldn't it? It's got Bednar on there. In the little label thing, well, actually, yeah, hang on. Might be a long way around. But anyway, so basically it's a seeder in that on the front of it, and it looks like it could be seed and super. Oh, sorry, like pellet fertilizer, nitrogen, whatever you want to call it. And then it's got all this great pipe work and that going up to obviously direct seeders now here in the actual deep plough. It's like a what do they call them bloody things? I can't remember what they call it now. But then we've got the prickle rollers and that behind it, and then we've got a sort of like a a double disc or, to roll it in as well, like a disc roller. So it's all in one machine really. I haven't tried it out yet. I'm going to try it out and use it. If so, it will be featuring on the either Millennial or I really want Stone Belly. Stone Turn's got to do Stone Belly. But yeah, I was only joking the other day when I said that actually. But it was pretty funny. I got on there this morning and they're both being submitted at the same time, which is good. The race is on. The race is on. Which one's going to be first? And it's corn texture in that. I was talking about, that's the cane there. I don't know how cane's going to look on this map too, because the corn texture here is this is a Mapper's Paradise stalk. See, normally you got those little stalks sticking up, just the little ones that are sticking up. But this texture with the leaf and the old corn that's dried off the cob and that sort of thing, it's beautiful texture. This is going to be on Stone Valley as well. So that's going to be the duck's guts, you know. It's going to make that map. That map's got a lot of good things on it, like the cow barns and stuff like that. They're all being. I can't wait to use the storage facility, like the grain shed that's connected to the actual the farm itself with the cow thing. But you put all the different pellets and that in, and loose straw and that sort of stuff. Can't wait to use that combination, and the truck unloading ramp and that, so you can pull up and unload your equipment on it, drive trucks and that stuff onto your trucks, and it's going to be good. This is a dam I put in. I don't know if they like me putting big holes in their map, but a bit sharp on this wall though, very sharp. Need to round that off. But I put a little bit of water reeds in it and a little bit of water in the bottom. She hasn't had much rain around. A couple of grapevines here, like I was saying yesterday, in case you weren't watching. They look better just like that, rather than with the grapes on it like this. I think there's a big grape. I think there's a full map with a full grape orchard and that on it, with bird netting and everything. I saw that and I went, oh, that's nice. But I saw the rice thing for the Italian map and that the other day, like in the seasons. I went, oh, because I played the season, the Italian maps and that on 17, and I enjoyed them because of the rough terrain and stuff. Nice bush tracks and yeah, it's good stuff. Put the windmill over there. Look, that's a good photo, isn't it? The vineyards. Our vineyards are. We got heaps and heaps of rain at the moment. We've had days of rain, and we haven't had days of rain since the 80s. Like I said, welcome back to the 80s. I remember when we used to get flooded in here. All the river used to swell that much that, which will be good with all this rain. It'll clean out all the bulrush and that's in the river. So anyway, we'll get this guy going. Oh, got to get out the drone first. Guy or gal, whoever's going to take it over. Oh, love that tractor. You might say it's a bit loud, but that's what farming's all about. Noise and dust and grime and getting chaff and down. Oh, mate, the pleasures. Sun beating down on you and your sweat's all dried out and stuff. Wow, good stuff. Yeah, we've all been there, done that. Had a sheep bowled me over one time with in the race, and we're taking him into the shearing shed, and stubborn old ewes, one wouldn't go up, so I walked up through him and turned it around and got it to go in the shed, and then the rest of them bowled me over, and all the side of my face, and or basically all my face was all scratched up with all the horehound and stuff. They had prickles all through their hair, wool, and yeah, just ripped my face open and that. It was lovely. Real fine prickly stuff too, that you have to sort of like soak it a bit just to see where the hole is, and then pull the little nettles out. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason it wouldn't sorry, I'll go inside. I got my steering wheel here, but I wasn't. Yesterday it started going stupid on me. I turn the contrast in that down a bit, and the brightness because of the light above me, but it's still making me look sort of, yeah. I'll just run these back to the yard. Go for the power station here. There's a rock. I love that rock. Always hit it. So what I'll do, I'll run them down the back shed and store them in the shed. But these magnums, they can deal with those pellet machines and that, no problems. Direct out of the game store, in game, you know, no mods. They can do the job. Oi. And that's why on Stone Valley they're going to be main tractor. I'll probably have to have a few tractors on there. That's the thing. So I'll have. Oh, I'll use that tractor. Yeah, look, I'll show you this one. Just standard wheel. Oh, it's got wheel weights. That's wide with wheel weights. This one. Oh, noisy bugger. I'm keeping the dirt texture in that on them because I like the lived-in look. Like a little mud and that over them. I thought at first when you repair them that it takes all that away, so I wasn't too sure. Must be full. Wasn't too sure about doing it because I didn't want to wash the mud and that off. Oh, I should go and have a look what's going on over here. It's not full, is it? Nowhere near. Oh, they're a bit confused for sure. Yeah, this could be because of the, yeah. See, for some reason it's not letting me lower that. I'll put it on a worker straight away, but it won't let me lower it to activate it, and now it's just turned it off again. Yes. Oh, look at that texture. That texture is great. It's going to plough in great. Worms are going to love it. Mixed with the manure in that, it's going to be great. I was actually watching. Was it Tom's? No, it was something. It wasn't Tom Pemberton. I was watching something the other day. Anyway, one of the YouTubers. And they were saying with the granddaddy, he likes the stalks and that left on the paddock like this, so he can plough it all in, rather than them taking all of it off. Oh. Get these two. Oh. Pushing buttons. So that's not cutting. It will do that, you know. It will. If it's already been harvested, sometimes it won't pick up for some reason. I don't know. It's the mechanics of the game. It's the nature of the beast. Look, we've got little bits and pieces everywhere here. It's not even switching on for me. Oh, hang on. Turn it to the front thing, that might work. There we go. Why won't it turn on now? Oh, it is on. I couldn't hear it. Yeah, I just had to turn it on to try. No, that's not cutting, see? Is it? Is it? It is. can't even hear it. Yeah, so with this one I've row cropped across here. As you can see, I sort of like row cropping a bit. It takes a bit of time to put it in, but once you've got the infrastructure in it, it's pretty good. And it's yeah, better for worms and stuff like that. So you got the grass in it, they can retreat to it once we plough all this up. Although we're going to have a lot of manure and that on it, so they'll come out and start feeding on that straight away. So that will allow them to put some more casting in that through the soil for us. Just cut this back. Get this one over here. Caramba. That trailer's not doing what I want it to do. There we go. Could cut this corner away a bit and then we'll get it on to the work. We're going to go for a look at the harvester, which should be full by now. I set it off, didn't I? I don't think I set it off. Uh-oh, might be a problem. So we're 21 minutes in already, eh? Share button, then select broadcast, eh? Alright. There's that plane flying over. Amelia. When I say Amelia, I refer to Amelia Earhart. The old Southern Cross, eh? That's another one. Right, we'll let the worker take over and we'll go across to see what's going on with this. Right on cue. Ah, she just stopped too. Where's my truck? There it is. We've got the man truck here with a small 36 metre Wilson trailer. On Stone Valley, we're going to have to start running the black sheep modding trailers, because you can, for some reason he's only put in reversing points and stuff there, and none of these belly dumping Wilson trailers or even the what do you call it, the Load King will work on any of the farm silos. Yeah, only the main silo where you can actually drive across the grid is the only place you'll be able to use the trailers like this, Wilson trailers. So that's a bit of a design fault, but it's like when you open the gate the wrong way into the yard instead of out, that sort of thing. But yeah, so now this is nearly full, so I might as well take it back to, oh, what's going on down here? That's right. I'll take it back to the farm and dump it off. I'll go inside so you can actually hear me. I like my equipment so I can hear them. Because a lot of them have this generic sound to them, like the old stuff that's coming out now. Black Sheep Modern's bringing a 44 pack out. I hope it's not just for... At first I heard it was just for PC, and then I heard it was for console as well, but I haven't seen anything saying it's tested for console or that. I've seen them talking about it on PC, of course. So yeah, I'm hoping that the 44s are going to come out because I'll be using them. I started up Oak Glen. I thought I was going a bit quick then, but Oak Glen on Oakville Farm. That's the piggery. With just the older, smaller tractors, John Deere tractors and stuff at the moment. What did I turn that on? Oh, sorry, outside, you want to see it go? There she goes. Look at it. Gone. Thank you. These are all soybeans. They're about 13, 14 moisture at the moment. Maybe. The cane's starting to grow a bit better. I'll put up, I think I did put time last time just before I left the farm, times 5. So, how we going? I've got traffic turned off, as you can see, just so I can fly around everywhere. Yeah, it's going to be a big job doing the cane, but it's see, the cane's a 2-year process, and it's supposed to regrow on that. So same as the propolis, but the lucerne on that's going to be a good one. I've never done lucerne. I was going to do the RDC or whatever it was map when that first come out with the lucerne, alfalfa. You guys call it alfalfa. Yep. But yeah, I was going to do it with that, just to give a heads up on that. But it's yeah, it's just I'll be harvesting lucerne, the ryegrass and that on Stone Valley when it's there. So that's the plan. Planned it from the beginning. I think it's Shy Wizard that's providing those textures, or that those crops. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, sorry about that. That's a top point too. So that's something that would be good on 19. I was looking at his channel on that because I heard his name mentioned, so I went across and had a look at his channel. Checked out his putting in the water pipes and that for Lone Oak, not Lone Oak, Oakville Farm. Checking out how he does all that sort of stuff. I'm interested. Well, it's interesting. I'm not interested in that because I don't know how to do any of that computer stuff. But yeah, it was really cool how he did it and stuff, and talking through the process and stuff, which I watched the whole video. It's a technical video, but I watched the whole lot. Technical for me anyway. And then he sent me a message and asked me to rate it, so I did rate it. It was very entertaining and that, so I thought it was pretty cool. Learned something new. And yeah, and he had a goat thing and that on there, like he had the geese and that from from PC they got geese, or ducks, geese, and they got goats and that as well on PC. And I said the other day that would be impressive if Landy actually brought out instead of the sheep farm that he was thinking about putting on it, to put in a goat farm, like change the sheep to the goat texture and have them running around on the map instead of that would be a first for 19. It'd be a first like before 21. That was what I like to see in 21 when they bring them out, you know. And the ducks instead of like chooks, you know what I mean? World first, you know, it'd be the talk about, like DJ said the other day, it's going to be the talked about map, like Lone Oak was, you know, from 17. So, like I said, I've seen the map and I'm kind of impressed with the map. I started watching Millennial Farmers map on Mapper's Paradise, the solo on that's interactive. I started to watch that, and that, so I was thinking, oh yeah, that would be cool to give a heads up on that sort of map to see what goes with that. But from what I've seen in the pictures now, I'm not even sure. Is it just his farm? I'm not even quite sure what's going on from the limited stuff I've seen on it so far. But it's coming out. It's in the testing, so we'll be able to have a look at it. Be able to get into it. I did see today that you got to have the mods Warrior Plus Plus. I'm not sure if it's the Warrior pack I've got. I haven't got. No, that's the Hulk, isn't it? Yeah, I think I've got the Warrior Plus Plus pack, but I haven't got the Hulk pack. I'm not keen on that extra third wheel thing. I feel like a truck with just single bogies, like double bogies. I mean, not a big favour of that drop wheel. Adds nothing to it, only the length of the turning circle and that, so you know. Well, in my books, a lot of people like it. A lot of people like that full modded truck with a big bull bar in it. Love that big bull bar, but I just won't run it because of the third wheel, even with their hook truck and that. It's got that extra third wheel there, you know. It's like, no, it's putting off on me anyway. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just personal, you know. It's a personal thing, personal preference. Like Big Bud's, they're not on here, but Big Brute and even the Big Bud's going to be on Stone Valley. That definitely will be having a show there, because I need the power, need that 500 horsepower. But you got to tame the beast, you know, because on this map here, the 747, the original biggest tractor in the world. Yeah, that's she does go astray. She doesn't recognise those little strip things. The beast doesn't look at them. It just steps over them with her big wheels, of them goes straight over and keeps on ploughing. Yeah. See, if you put the plough, the plexi coil that's sitting over by the solos over there, you put that on the 4000 series. Oh, what am I doing here? There you go, worker. If you put that on the I think it's the 4 series, 4000 series, something like that. Series 4. I can't remember what Nick called it. But if you put that one on the plexi coil over there, you have to drive it everywhere. Like, so you have to do complete paddocks and that, like all these paddocks with it. You can't put a worker on it, basically. You have to do it yourself, which is alright when you're doing like your own gameplay and that. But if you put the 747 on it, that pulls it, no worries. You can put it on worker and go and do it. But I got it, like I said, there's no taming the big beast. It's got all the power in the world, and it don't want to stop for nobody. It's alive. Weird science. Yeah, she yeah, that thing's a beast and a half. But Stone Valley, because it belongs here, even though it doesn't get much of a show in here. I did have it in one of my maps, just sitting in the shed. Couldn't get rid of it. But yeah, I made the map to play it for my own thing, like the cane and that there. But yeah, so we've done 30 minutes already. Still going good, Katie? Hasn't cut off or anything? Oh, that's good. I mean, craziest one. I'll use the steering wheel for a bit, eh? I had troubles with the controller, like the little directional pad thing on the actual steering wheel on the Logitech Satex steering wheel. It's got for some reason it just keeps drifting. And I got the problem with my handset as well. One of the handsets, like this one here that you look around with. I'm using the Logitech button box at the moment doing that, but the one on the actual controller and the steering wheel, for some reason they just keep drifting. Like they'll just keep moving. It goes up and down. You have to keep trying to click it to put it back in place. I'll show you. There you go. I'll move it a bit. No, it's not going to do it. It's going to make a liar out. Why does it always do that? Every time I whinge about something, it makes a liar of me. Damn thing. But anyway, it normally just keeps drifting like that, and that it takes off, and oh, there it goes. And you have to, yeah, you have to try to click it. You have to click it, and then try to keep it in place. That combine just, did that combine just slow up? Yep, there we go. Thought I just heard it. Right, so here we go. I took the steering knob off the wheel because it's annoying me. Keep going until we can see the pour. Did I miss it? I must have missed it. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think I missed it. Yep, I missed it. Not by much though. So yeah, in the I was saying the other day, the John Deere one, the 590s, there's a mod where if you're in the actual harvester, you can look at the spout, and you can see the camera on the end of the spout, and which is better because you can watch it going into the truck and that, and then you can like in cab like this, and then you can look at do it another click and you're looking at the spout. You give it another click and you're looking underneath for the tow hitch, which is good for connection. Yeah, it's still cutting across country a bit here. But yeah, so we're just harvesting here today. I'll finish off this paddock and that tonight, and I'll finish off that corn strip we're doing, and I'll drive that a bit tonight as well. Might as well just turn that off, and we'll go across to the other. There we go. We'll go outside and have a look at it, and turn around. So this one here in all its glory. She's just about full. There she goes. Hello. Why are you still driving? Why are you driving? It mustn't be quite full, but what? Nah, it doesn't know what it's doing. Oh, it's not quite full. That's why. But all right. Stop. Noisy. Actually, I've got to drop the trailer first. Why am I crazy? Actually, that's what I'll do. I'll just reverse it up and take it in with this. So you have to drop the cutter every time if you want to dump it into the pit, because it won't. You have to shuck it off before you can reverse it in, because it won't let you have it on while you're dumping the stuff in it. These magnums, they fly. You can get some real road work happening on them, especially big paddocks and that. So, and they're the in-game ones. Pretty sure it's not modded, this one. So it's going to be great on the map itself. Can't see what's back there, but we'll go back anyway. On this side of it. There we go. Up the hill. No. Get forward a bit. Go outside as you can see. Well, fill on a pit. Whoop. Forgot when you go back inside it, you can't see anything until you turn around. Oh man, I just turned my head right around like Linda Blair. You see that? I had a habit of doing that. Go one way and then I keep going that way. So yeah, I put all the silos and everything in, made my own. Put this fence net out the front. I thought that it was going to kill the slot count, but I actually put a few decorations around the place. So I thought, this is interesting. So I kept putting a little bit more in, like the dam and stuff like that. I'm pretty impressed with that dam, even though one wall's a bit of a, don't like it that much. Crop destruction's not on, as you can see. Oh, see, that thing's trying to put stuff in without it even being connected. Right, now we'll back up and we'll find out why it didn't cut this lot. Yeah, these tractors, the case tractors, I deleted most of my my case mods, put the new balers and that sort of thing on, because I just I had a case farm on Lone Oak. That was my multiplayer. We just basically in-game stuff. Everything was in-game, so people can just like download the map and come straight on it and play it. But couldn't get any takers. The ones that were supposed to play started doing their own maps. The same map actually, by the way. They did exactly the same map. That yeah, just didn't want to help me out, so that's fine. I'm sort of used to it by now. Like I said, if you wish to join me at any time, just pop it in there. Join my send me a friends request, and we'll organise a map to do. I was going to do a multiplayer on... Where are you going? I was going to do a multiplayer on Stone Valley. So with all the in-game stuff already on it. I don't think he's got any... I don't know if he's got any mods in that you have to put it on the actual map, but it will all be there anyway. The harvest we might add onto it. Well, I was going to add the harvest onto it anyway, but just so something else to sell the bales to. Where are you going, pal? Man, this is not happening. I might not take over and do my own stuff. Just do that, Will. Okay. Right, so we'll get away from this thing. So the pellet mill, that's what I was going to do. I was going to show you the truck. Oh, hang on. That deafening you, Katie? Yeah, this is the in-game one too. It's not modded in any way, shape or form. So, you know, so you don't kill all your slot count and that, you go with the better ones. Well, I think it's just use what's available, really. But I do get carried away with these maps though, with all the machinery and stuff. Like I was doing like this got way too much machinery on it. Like I was doing a map the other day. I played a map the other day and I went, oh, what have I got all these tractors in that for, man? I just wanted the old ones like the 6620 and that, getting towards that range. Once we start getting the 4440s and stuff, I'll be using those. 4450, definitely going on. 4440 going on. I don't know what other ranges there and what wheel combinations and that, but it's going to be great. Have the older stuff on there. And welcome back to Black Sheep Modding. Does a good job. 17, he did all the Massey Ferguson and stuff and that. I had the Granddad's Farm back in the files if you go and look at my videos. Sort of just got rid of it just recently. Was that Ballincraig Estate by McCormack or McCormack? Could be the same one who does that. The harbour stuff. I don't know. But yeah, so and I use these trucks and that, the man trucks and that on there. I haven't got him on the older truck on here, or his trailers on here. On Walker Farm 17, I used his trailers in road train combination. Yeah, the signs on the back, long vehicles. So I did that back then, so that was pretty good. So we're nearly at the end of our time, where we're getting up to 50, so might call it quits in a minute. But so far it's recording and that okay, and the sound quality is okay. You can see my ugly mug, big, ugly and hairy. So yeah, everything, it's a little bit darker because I had to change it because of the light above me. But yeah, I said to the kids the other day, we've got 100,000 subscribers, I'll cut my beard completely off and I'll have a complete number 2. Or number 4 crew cut. I was joking, of course. And how many subscribers I've got? 16 subscribers. Thank you for those subscribers too. And thanks for the comments and that. Diamond Jewel, was it, the other day? Said that I'm a subscriber, and I said, I saw the message, so I said, yeah, cool. And I said, pick out what you want, Red Dead Redemption or a like Martina. I said Wreckfest, dedicated Wreckfest tour. But yeah, if you subscribe and you say, oh, I'm a subscriber and that sort of thing, tell me you're a subscriber, and tell me what sort of game, which game you like the most, and I'll take you for a ride in the tractor, or you can come along and I'll dedicate that session to you. So how's that? More interactive. You can't really sit on the seat right next to me. Right there. Oh, hang on. That's not it. That's the worker, isn't it? Yeah, I can see from in here, can I? What way isn't this way? Oh, there it is. Yes, right there. You can't really sit on the seat there, but I'm not really sitting on this seat either. But you can cover a cruise. Dedicate the whole show, the program to you. And if you want to join up, like I said, hit this friends list and stuff on PS4. And we've got I want to do a Grand Theft Auto one with the dirt bikes. So you just have to buy a dirt bike, whichever one it is. And there's a sheep going off. Brr. Just leave it. Who is it? Eh? Random. Oh. Yeah, so that's the sugar cane. It's bashing around there, by the way. It looks pretty good though. Now the cow's going off. Cut them cattle up. What are you doing, hedge cutter? Right, it's okay, well, we've got control now. I have control. Have the control of the console. Now, I've got to find my way out of here. Which way did you go? I would say it's over this way. Lucky I haven't got crop destruction, eh? Now, why was it going in the crop? Have we finished out here? I might have to go outside that book. Outside view, have a look around. We'll definitely finish here. We might have to go down the bottom end. Down here maybe. I think we've done that row. Yeah, we did that row. And it was right up the other end of the paddock, wasn't it? Yeah, it was up this way. I'll have the truck follow me up in a minute. Yeah, so as you can see, this is wide open place, spaces. Room to make a big mistake. I didn't say that. Dixie Chicks, listen to them, they're cool. Yeah, so it's open plains. Like as you can see, these paddocks are huge. That's the reason why I love this map. They're wide open. You can do heaps of different crops, and like all the way up to those tree line way up the top there is the belt, which I'm calling the wheat belt basically for here. Running these paddocks all the way up. There's a bit of a crop here. I don't know what happened here actually. It's always a bad corner to get, so I think it's the late cropping. What we might do is start running this one across this way and clean up this corner bit and see where we go from there. No, don't want to. Well, it's got the probably picking up that green crop there. Yeah, pick up the green crop. No, still not going to do it. It's the same crop, isn't it? Not the green one, I mean, because that's not even ready to harvest. I'm saying the soy there. No, it's not going to do it. Alright, I'll have to do it myself. Lower. Well, sorry, lower. Turn it on. And hop inside the vehicle. Combine harvester, header, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I've got to remember that like there's people from the UK, people from America and that, so when I'm saying like with a semi-trailer, the semi, I've got to remember to call it a lorry or a tractor trailer or, you know, that sort of thing. Just so people know what I'm talking about. Different terminologies for different things, you know. Everybody speaks English around, or not everybody speaks English around the world, but the ones that speak English should stay with the same terminology instead of changing everything all the time. Like I was just saying this morning, flip-flops. I said the other day there's a thong in the dunny in the new mod. There's a pink thong in the dunny, and my wife said, "What? A thong or a thong?" Because in Australia they're thongs, and in New Zealand they're jandals, and they're flip-flops I think in America, which is what you put on your foot, right? And in Japan, where they originated a long time, many moons back, they were made of wood, you know, so instead of the ones you're finding up washing on the beach everywhere all over the world these days, rubber ones. But there's a pink one in the toilet, in the washroom, in the whatever you want to call it, the outhouse, in the new mod. Yes, bloody kids put a bloody flip flop in the dunny. come around, old girl. Reverse a bit so we get back online properly. Yeah, the bit I missed. There we go. Rolling on a river. Those New Holland, the yellow ones with the red print on it, the old school type ones. It's like the Massey Ferguson and that on 17. I like those old headers. And the bison things that they have as well. That's all old school stuff. When they first came out, I was Woodshire, I think it was. When the Woodshire map I first checked that out, they had the bison on there. I thought, oh, this is cool, man. Missing that little bit. Just missing that little bit. So I'm gonna have to get out there. Yeah, see, I always seem to run over like my 30-minute thing on PlayStation itself when I'm recording, because I get too engrossed in what I'm doing and talking away. But I thought I'd do the full. So we're coming up to the time now on this one, so I'll have to call it quits in a sec for the hour mark. And Crazy Swan's got to get back to her homework. What's noise? What noise? What'd you say? Oh, I'm hearing things. The dogs aren't barking today though. I think they're too cold. They got pretty wet this morning. The pipe on the tank broke and went all over the carport. Soaked all the underneath the beds. There we go. That's the full. Take it back. Shut her off. Pack past there. Pipe out. And go to the truck. You can see the shadow there moving. Am I going to get to the truck and empty it before it's time to turn off? See, there's a little bit there where it didn't get because the truck was parked there. Doesn't matter, so we're going to plough in. What's the matter? You hear something? I've got the headset on, I can't hear what's around me. The ambient noise. I'll have to find out what the phone call was about before. Yeah, so these trucks, the reason why I got these trucks is because they fly. Same as in like the small Tonka truck, the little one, short wheelbase one. That's great for the machine itself, like the pellet machine. You just drive straight underneath the pellet machine conveyor, and then go to the shed and reverse it up there. I was going to show you, because in case you haven't seen that yet. There it is, it's starting to go. So I'll turn that off. That's going to empty by itself. I'll whiz across and show you the... Whoop, that was right next to that tractor then. Get out of here, jump out, use the button box, run across here. Oh, I use that bloody controller. Jump back in again. Start her up. Oh yeah, noisy as. Now we need to go the outside view. And now all we need to do is reverse up a bit until it says unload, and then when you unload, it dumps it on the conveyor. It's actually getting the conveyor there. Yesterday I dumped it on the floor, as you can see. Filling up bags, which will jump, it's supposed to do. Just then, sort of missed it. Yeah, the bags get filled. So I'll move